Hey guys, welcome to another Nerdy Mondays. Unfortunately, my colleague Jai is not here today, so fortunately, y'all just got me today. But today we're just going to continue with the series of what we've been doing with SharePoint. Today is a little bit different. We have a client that is looking to just do some testing to ensure that they can access a Teams call from their personal Teams versus when they receive an invite from a Teams that is from an organization. So again, just getting right into it. We talked about Teams and how Teams is basically Skype for M365. It's replaced Skype. And what Microsoft did is there's two types of Teams. Just like how there are two types of Skype, there was Skype for Business and then regular Skype. There's also Teams, Teams Personal. So when you get a new PC, it'll have Teams. That's your personal instance of Teams. And then corporations and organizations have Teams. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to test. I'm going to set up an invite with my corporate or organizational Teams. And then I'm going to send that invite to my client. And we're going to just make sure that he can connect. I've already logged in earlier today. And so what we're going to do to set it up, we're just going to go, instead of going to SharePoint, what we've been used to doing, we're now going to go to Teams. Okay, and so this should load up just fine. I haven't accessed Teams since I created this new M365 environment. So yeah, as expected, it's getting things set up for me. And so it looks like that's good. This is just giving me an option if I want to have Teams download it locally or download it on my device as well. And so real quickly, the anatomy of Teams, you have your main navigation on your left hand here. So you have your activity, and then these are your chats. So when you chat with people, communicate with people, they'll show up here. And then you have your Teams, and this is the main thing. So if you remember in the last session, SharePoint training, I talked about how Teams in the background creates a SharePoint site. That SharePoint site is from the Files tab. So if you click on this tab, anything that you see here is actually SharePoint. So I think right now, as you can see, it's processing. So I think in the background, it's still creating the SharePoint site for this particular Teams. So maybe we give it a couple of minutes to process. When you create your first Teams or you set up Teams, you're going to initially have your Teams, and then you're going to have your channel. And this is the first standard channel called General. And then you have a post tab. This is where you can post welcome, news, events with respect to other team members. So think of this as your announcement section. And then files, this is where you'll store all your documents. So here it is, looks like it's been provisioned now. In this file tab, you're basically accessing SharePoint. You can even see it says open in SharePoint. And you can sync, you can do everything that you normally do within SharePoint from here as well. And then you have your notes tab. This is basically OneNote here where you can make meeting notes and things like that. And it looks like it's setting that up as well. What we want to do is we want to set up a meeting and get our client in here. Our client has given us their email. So we can click on calendar and then we click on new meeting. And we can call it test. Okay, and then we're going to add the attendees. So as you can see, it says unknown because they don't have a organizational email account. And we'll schedule it from 50 to 10 p.m. Just a quick message. And who can bypass the lobby? So over here, there are some options. So who can bypass the lobby? People in my organization and guests. So what this means is that typically, if you don't have this set where people can bypass, when people try to join, you'll be notified and then you would have to let them in. What this says is people in my organization and guests can bypass people in my organization, trusted org, guests, etc. And I'm just going to do everyone. And then you have the option to transcribe this session. And then you have more options here. So again, you can select it here as well. Who can admit into the organization? This basically means during the call, only certain people can admit people when they're waiting in the lobby, or anyone in the call can admit, things like that. And this is announced when people join. Yeah, so there's a lot of litany of options here, things like that. Again, we're not going to get it too in depth. Our client's waiting, so let's just get the ball rolling. Discard any changes. And let's give this a shot. So I'm going to send this off, and we're going to see if he can join the call. And I already have my camera, but if I turned on my camera, I can preview my camera and things like that. Make sure it looks good. But I'm just going to join the call. All right. We just sit here and wait, and hopefully our client joins. I'll just give him a call right now.
Hello?
Hey,
Did you get my email? Did you get my text?
I did. So I sent you the invite. I don't know if you saw anything.
Wait, let's see it. Let's see if it's in my spam. Nice.
Oh, it did. Okay.
Yeah.
So what's it doing now? Are you trying to log in?
It's just I just clicked on the link to join in Teams. So I just clicked to join.
All right. Perfect.
You see me?
Yep. I can see you. Yep. I just hung up because I think we can hear each other from here.
Do you hear me?
I can hear you. So did you use the
Maybe.
Teams app, or did you use the browser?
I use the browser.
Oh, you should have tried the Teams app, because that's the whole purpose, right? You want to make
Yeah,
sure
but
that
I don't think I have the Teams app. I don't know if I didn't have 365. Like I didn't. Let me try it. I'm gonna hang up and try again. Okay.
Okay. But so what we're doing now is we're going to test it again. Because basically what he did was he joined via the browser. We want to test and make sure that he can join via the actual local app. All right.
Yeah. No, I don't. It says I don't have the Teams app when I tried it. So I
Oh,
think
I
I
thought
would only have.
you said you had it.
That's a free account, right? I think if I subscribe to Microsoft's 365, then I will get all those apps. Like I will get Word, I will get Excel, all that kind of stuff. But because I didn't subscribe, I just created this free Microsoft account.
Okay.
Is
I
out.
thought you were
Yeah.
I thought you were just trying to test the local version of Teams to make sure it
No.
runs.
I just wanted to make sure. All I wanted to test, Kev, is if somebody sent me a meeting invite on Teams,
Mm-hmm.
that I could join them.
Yeah. Now you have that
Yeah.
answer.
Yeah, now I have an answer. So I could do that using the browser.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Thanks a lot, my friends. You can put that in your blog now.
Perfect. Are you okay with your face being seen, or you want me to block out your face? It's up to you.
You can blur it.
Okay. All right, brother. Once again,
I'm not the prettiest man, like,
stop it. Don't be silly. Yeah, so I'm actually recording it now. That's why I'm not showing my camera, because my podcast camera is showing. So it won't let me. Yeah. But yeah, I'll blur
it's
you
fine.
out. And I'll blur out your email address and everything as well.
I'm wearing a kind of tattered shirt. See that? Watch.
Hey, it looks cool. It's the style. That's how the young kids are doing it these days.
Yeah, I think pretty much people are going to look for me and they're going to say that's an old guy wanting to look like a young kid.
I'll send you the video before I
Man, I'm
publish it.
good.
All right. No, I'm glad it worked. I'm glad it worked out.
Yeah.
Now you have the confidence. Yeah, but you are using the browser version though.
If you want me to dress up a little bit better and do the test again for you to put it on your podcast, that's fine too.
Sure. Anytime you're ready, brother.
I'm not kidding. I don't want you to be tattered like this, man. Come on. You didn't do a shave today too.
I don't think anyone cares. It's the knowledge that's important, not the
All
looks.
right. If it works for you, go ahead and do it. But if you want to do a better one sometime.
All right, brother. All right, I'll let you know. Okay, take care. Bye. Okay, so looks like that was a successful test. And yeah, client was able to connect. Everything looked good. And yeah, that's basically it. So pretty short. That's all we really wanted to show you guys today. And hopefully you found it fruitful. Again, just a quick test of connecting to Teams, how to connect to Teams, and a little primer on how Teams is and what it is and the interface. We're going to have obviously more in-depth videos of just specifically using Teams and more detailed, but I just want to get this video out here for you. Okay, so again, thanks for joining Nerdy Mondays, and we bid you adieu, and keep subscribing, keep liking our videos. Let us know if you have any comments, questions, or any feedback. Signing off. Take care.